they've made with the government of Equatorial Guinea that has allowed us the opportunity to start training students from Equatorial Guinea. And we want to specially welcome the embassy so that they can carry the message with them back to Equatorial Guinea, that we would want even to train even more now that we have proven that we have the capacity. Honorable Deputy Minister said, and guests who are here, TelOne Center for Learning runs a hands-on courses in cybersecurity, in network security, cloud computing, network storage, over the flagship telecommunication engineering diploma and degree, among others. I am proud that among the graduates we have technicians with both software and technical skills ready to provide solutions for the development needs of the country, especially in light of the Vision 2030 as pronounced by the government. Our graduates you see here today have been trained to develop applications and software solutions as well as data analytics, which can help in business and developmental decision making. I'm hoping that the employer bodies here present can really look at the skills that are being developed here with the aim of getting all these graduates, each and every one of them has got skills that are capable of delivering value to our businesses. So I'm appealing to all the employer bodies that are here, or the other sister companies that are here, that let's absorb the skills that we are getting from TelOne Center for Learning, because they are not just for TelOne alone, but they are for the entire Zimbabwe. Indeed, trends continue to show an exponential growth in the Internet of Things, which has influenced data growth, having grown 45 times between 2008 and 2015 worldwide. Seeing this trend continuing to evolve with the future, we have taken a strategic decision and have come up with a master plan for the TelOne Center for Learning to become a fully fledged university. Hopefully, we will start the progress of becoming a fully fledged university from immediate into the year 2019. Who knows, we will be getting the guidance from the relevant authorities so that at least this Center for Learning is upgraded into a fully fledged in its university. This development will see us growing in numbers in terms of enrollment from the current 1,318 full-time students to 6,600. Already, work has been put in place for the skills and material resources, as well as meeting ZimChair over the requirements that are necessary to start this progression. So we are here and we are excited as TelOne to be able to answer to skills in ICT which are badly needed. They are not just needed in our telecommunication sector, but everywhere in all business in Zimbabwe. These skills are badly needed. And you find that all businesses are now being asked to do things better, smarter, embrace digital. A lot of companies are going digital. And with the skills that we are developing here, we think that we are able to answer to digital skills. As I conclude, allow me to just also congratulate not just the graduates, but the team that have made this graduation possible. I would like the team from TelOne Center for Learning to just stand from where they are, the lecturers and the administrative team. Are they here? They are right at the back there. Ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Minister and guests, these are the people that are making TelOne Center for Learning the success it is and the success we are celebrating here today. And to you, the team, and some of them are there, and all over, I just want to say thank you for making this great effort for what we are seeing here today. All things that are happening here today is because of the great work that you have put into the institution. And we just want to applaud you and say thank you for the great work that you have done. To the graduates, I know you'll be congratulated by almost everybody who will be coming to stand here, including myself. I'm also congratulating you on behalf of the team. And just as it happens, yesterday I had my daughter from another institution crying to me because she had written a very difficult exam. And you know how I know the parents can relate to that, how we toil as parents to pay fees for you students. And when you don't do so well, sometimes you want to justify why. So she then texted me the question paper, the front page of the question paper. So what the question was saying, what the front page was saying in terms of introduction, was that it said, answer all the questions. Those were the instructions. The first instruction answered all the questions. I'm sure you answered all the questions. That's why you are here. The second thing is that the question paper consists of 10 pages. I'm sure you noted all the pages in your question papers. Then the third thing they said, mark allocation per question is indicated after each question. I'm sure you took notes and answered the most relevant first. That's why you are here and are graduating. Then the fourth thing they said was that non-programmable calculators may be used. I'm sure you that crying is permitted as long as you do it quietly. I am sure you cried, it was permitted, and you did it quietly. That's why you are qualifying. And then the final thing, you may keep the question paper. I am sure to show parents that surely this was a difficult question. So to you, it's no mean feat that you are here, because you have been seen, tried, tested, and you prevailed. Today is your day. Enjoy it, and God bless you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together one more time for Mrs. Mutasa. Today it will be a different kind of crying. We'll be crying for joy. So crying is also permitted today. Thank you very much for those words, Mrs. Mutasa. We appreciate it. Without further ado, at this point in time, allow me then to call upon the board chairperson, Mrs. J. Machoba, to come and introduce our guest of honor. Ladies and gentlemen, put our hands together as Mrs. Machoba comes through.
I know the ND said we are congratulating the graduates, but it means you could have done that nekuti vabereki makasacrifice and nhasi murikuona maresults esacrifice yenyu zvamakasacrificira ndizvo zvatiri kupemberera nhasi and ndiri kuona on the graduates havasiri vana vadiki chete vanhu vakuru pane maspouses so tikuda kukorokotedza nemaspouses who were supportive to these graduates kuti makavasapota kusvika nhasi kuti vange vapfeka zvavakapfeka izvi so makorokoto kwamuri mese. My task task is very simple and is to introduce our guest of honor. Let me begin by saying all protocol observed and to appreciate all of you for making time to be here with us on this important occasion. Allow me, before I introduce our guest of honor, to give a special acknowledgement to our graduates, their families, and all the teaching staff who have made this day possible. I've already done that. Our guest of honor is the Member of Parliament for Makon West constituency. He has a keen interest in community development and has initiated several programs in Makoni. He has worked in the corporate sector in different and is a holder of a PhD in management, Master of Communication Business Administration. Was not a mean feat. But to have more than one and to have 2 PhDs, I don't know what that means. And I was just saying, I don't know whether they still have cows in Shakwago. And if you remember what the late Dr. Chobo said, we can't just kill a cow every time when someone graduates. Kumbati she degree, we can't do that. But we'll do that because when you start something, we celebrate. And when we celebrate, we're encouraging you to do more than just doing once. So may you be encouraged by just putting this is the beginning and it's not the end, that you are going to invite us to many other graduations. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest of honor brings a lot of wealth of experience in the utilization of ICT in the development of the economy. Allow me to welcome our Deputy Minister of ICT and Courier Services, Honorable Dr. Double, because it's not one, Dr. Jefferson Mswere. Honorable Minister. I hope you donate one of the PhDs when
Mrs. Chingonzo, who is also a Director of Policy in the Ministry of ICT. The Ministry of Higher and Tertiary Education, Science and Technology Development, Acting Permanent Secretary, Mr. Mzingwa. Equatorial Guinea, Embassy members of staff, led by Mrs. Obama. Zimche Representative Dr. Garwe, International Telecoms Union Representative, Potras Director General Dr. G.K. Machengete, the TelOne Board Chair Mrs. Machowa, members of the TelOne Board, TelOne Management led by the Managing Director Mrs. Mutasa, TelOne General Manager in charge of the training center, Mrs. Moyo, representatives of other operators under the Ministry of ICT, representatives from other institutions of higher learning, captains of industry, esteemed graduates, parents and relatives, ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, good morning to you all. It gives me great pleasure to be presiding over this graduation ceremony today as we celebrate the hard work and efforts of the graduates, parents, spouses, as well as the lecturers and members of staff. This graduation is only possible because of the different contributions by all of you. And for that, I would like to start by saying, congratulations, Makorokoto Amphopia. It is natural that as one crosses this bridge in their life through completing studies and graduating, the concern and the expectation is whether or not you will be able to get a job or earn a living after this. Today, I want to say to you all, the information, communication and technology industry is now one of the fastest growing industries. And this certainly gives you a greater chance to be employed. Yet as government, we further implore that this is more importantly an opportunity to be creative and in order for all the graduates to create their own jobs. As we continue to talk about innovation, we have witnessed young people who have created billion-dollar industries all over the world. I'm making reference to innovation because I'm aware that TelOne Center for Learning has equipped you